Hey, this is Julio Jovel here for Team Berlin Deliverable 3. The last 2 weeks have been well needed. I think that much like other teams, we've discussed mostly reinventing our system and making sure that we're making it as usable as possible every time that we've gone over the feedback, given either by the last review or by the professor's review. We find more and more things that we can clean up and that we can make a lot better and easier for us to access. While we continue to make attempts to improve on our just trying to get a single understanding of our concepts. Everybody takes it and reads it in their own way, and as we discuss it with one another, we find that it's a lot easier to make a better understanding of it. The other side of it as well is we're making every attempt that we can now to ask questions. Sometimes we feel as though we may not be asking the right question, or as if we may be asking for the answer directly when really we're needing just some help. But we're making our strides in our attempts to do that. Difficulties this past couple of weeks has been along the lines of asking the right questions, as well as always, it's going to be multiple schedules across different time zones. We have been able to meet several times, so we can get along with it, but work and life just kind of comes at you, so we're working through that. We've updated several diagrams, our class diagram, our use case diagram. We did make a note to remove a couple of things as we found them redundant. Our sequence diagrams were updated along with our system class diagram. Our last one was very convoluted with lines and just connections that we felt we could reduce and just make it a lot easier for us. Our activity diagrams, again, we went ahead and reviewed. Our personas, we reviewed to add goals to make sure that each persona fits with what we tried to do. And the big part for this particular set was our operational patterns. We spent several days looking this over, talking it over, trying to get a better understanding of it, trying to make sure that we were on the right path whenever we set it up and that we got what we needed out of it, whether we were putting in the right connections or we were making sure that we're getting out the right messages and everything along with that. So it's been a trying week or 2 weeks, just trying to keep up with it, trying to make sure that we continue to do everything that we have to do. Aside from that, that's all we got going on.